enemies.
The
Yeah,
poor
although apparently the
caretaker.
zombies are the
I
scariest
fear his
enemies.
long-standing duties here have affected him.
I mean, we have now tried twice to go after the hag and have not got through the zombie wall blocking our way. It's kind of nuts. All sorts of cool items in here. This is a cool item, although it turns out it doesn't make Crusaders still can't heal with them. It's still useless. That's a cool item, although it means you can't really do it with this playthrough because you end up doing I think you can stun from that position, right? You can't actually. Why don't we use that in this one? 15% damage, 30 debuff, 10 protection, 33% healing skills, 15 stress. It's a cool item. I don't know if it's actually that great, but it's cool because it lets you use the character in a different way. The Wrathful bandana on Arbalest sounds interesting too. Like, I would love to use. It's a debuff skill item, right? It's like the Occultist's Cauldron, which is really cool as well. Running Occultist as position 2 stunners is really fun too. I wish there was a way that we could get the difficulty of the no light runs without getting the absolute worthlessness of the dodge classes, so I could use Jesters and Occultists. I wish Occultists were a little bit better. Like, I don't know what it would be, because they're an amazing stunner. They're just a shit healer, and they're just too fragile to really be a stunner in a playthrough alone. I don't know exactly what it is. Speaking of, let's go grab a Vestal. No Vestals. Think about it at some point. Items, we just were looking at those. Where are we going next? We're going... There's a sale on Guardian sales. On Guardian shields, rather. Kill the alluring Siren doesn't sound like a bad idea. I don't really want the item, but... see how it goes. Yeah, Arbalest suppressing fire. What about zombie pigs? I don't think we have any of those. Rabid. Wasting sickness. We need to get rid of that. Alright, let's choose our group. So we're gonna go kill the Siren. Siren pulls off one of your characters and stands in position 3, 2, 3, or sometimes 3, 4. So long as you can hit position 3, you're fine. Which generally means Bounty Hunter is awesome for that. Damage in the wield, huh? Algun wants to go. He wants to go kill the hag. He definitely wants to. Poor old Lone Watcher's tried like 3 times. Just can't get there. She's Eldritch. I know we have some Eldritch slaying people. Just don't know where they are. Eldritch Slayer right there. And Greg, that seems reasonable. Reflexes, unyielding, tough. What if she takes my man-at-arms out and guards herself with that? Spend the rest of my life on that boss. Eldritch Slayer Crusader. Too bad you have to be able to hit position... well, I mean, position 2 most of the time, but sometimes position 3. That'd be useless. Okay. What's an Antiquarian? It's a character that has reduced combat efficiency at the benefit of giving you basically more gold. She has like camping skills that create trinkets. She has she gets unique items when she loots curios that are in addition to the normal item value you take out of a curio, and she allows you to stack your gold from 1500 to I think it's 2000 or maybe 2500, which is all pretty solid. East Hater, Wield Warrens. Water Unyielding Cove Scrounger. I don't really want to bring a hound here though. And I do kind of want to bring a... So it's got to be a Crusader. So I need a stress healer. Alright, well we have an Eldritch Slayer Crusader. It's not terrible. It's not convinced it's actually going to be able to hit the right target. Okay, we can bring this. This is like 3 level 3s, which isn't perfect. But 1 level 4 in Plague Doctor. Let's go make sure they have the right skills. Yes. Yes. We have to be able to hit them from an early position, right? So we want mace to the face leveled. Right. Alright, time to dip into our trinket stash. Start with the ones we absolutely can't use. The ones we absolutely won't use. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the problem with Antiquarian is the same problem with all the really fragile characters, right? Is that she doesn't work when you start getting to the really hard stuff because she just dies. And honestly, in the no light runs, you get so much money anyways. Yeah, it helps. It definitely helps. And I have used them, I think even in some no light runs. I just didn't really feel like leveling one this time. Didn't feel like it was going to be worth it for this challenge. Alright, so we have armor now. Yep. We have people we need to be treated. We probably do. Rabid. Could be with stress. Known cheat. Wasting sickness. Get rid of wasting sickness. Evasive and hard skinned. Resolution. Worries. We'd like to one day get to Matter's disease, but it's a nasty one too. Like, fuck. I'd like to level her is the thing. Yeah. Alright, fine. Crap, do we need to burn off? Burn off hemophilia. Is this like... I actually kind of need another anti-disease slot, which is nuts. I normally run so many grave robbers and so many plague doctors that I can cure a lot of diseases for free. This playthrough's just been not working out that well for us. For that. Get rid of Copephobe. So I don't care about the rest of this instant. What's I about to do? Just gonna grab this.
Some may fall, but their knowledge lives on.
Knowledge lives on. So no. Okay, I think we're good to go. Killing the Siren, huh? With a fucking Crusader. Do I even believe that that's gonna work? I have my sincere doubts. But maybe. Who knows? Item wise, check. Oh, that's what it was. Camping skills. That's what I was thinking about. Let's go take a look at our camping skills. Particularly, do we have the cure? We do not. Excuse me. What are we doing about scouting? We have a lot of Eldritch Slaying, which is good. We don't have shit for scouting. We have Cove Explorer. Okay, I guess we do have a single scouting. Is Vesta required in every Darkest Dungeon on Torch, Normal Light, or can you use other healers? You can use the Cultist. We just did a no Vestal playthrough. I mean, we just beat the game with no Vestals, but you do miss them. They're so much better healer than any other healer. Let's grab items. Alright, healing. Okay. Plague Doctor needs blighting. And what? Stress a spoon, I suppose. So stress resist and what? Eldritch damage? Accuracy? Bleed resist? Eldritch damage? Doesn't sound terrible. Did I just see that fucking Crusader has more health than the Man-at-Arms? What the hell? Notice that. Can't be guaranteed to do position 1 in this, unfortunately. So I think we're going to run this one because it has minus stress and gives me damage regardless of if I'm in position 1 or not. And I think we're going to run probably Eldritch damage. I think we have one Eldritch Slayer ring. No accuracy, that means, and no stress healing here. Oh, there's stress healing that. Okay. Let's go ahead and provision. Grab our holy water. There's a boss fight. Have dot cures. Rather over prepare, I suppose. Do I grab bandages just for like oh shit moments? Maybe. No, I don't think so. Okay, let's do it. Want to see an all leper run? How is it supposed to do anything? Like, just half your party members don't do anything at any given time. Like, that doesn't seem like that's going to be doable in any way or at all fun. Like, show me something fun. Like, tell me about, like, the, I don't know, like the leper with, like, an ability that doesn't suck that I could use. I'm interested in challenge ideas, guys, absolutely. Like, if you guys have, like, really cool ideas to run with Darkest Dungeon, I'm all for it. But what I need to know is that it's not going to suck.
In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice when the moon was right. Their price was the delivery of an obscure idol, and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped silently beneath the brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight betrayed a familiar witness, and gifted me with malign inspiration.
Malign inspiration? No good, no good.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Okay, we know where it is. It's cool. Could go room battle with treasure, but we're not going to. We're just going to take the
Glittering
item there.
gold, trinkets and baubles.
Trinkets and baubles, Wayne.
Paid for in blood.
Don't get all excited. Don't get too excited anyways. It means we oversupplied. We couldn't know this. Oh, goodness. Ghouls. Alright, well, Got a couple rounds of cool damage, I'm sure.
Precision and power.
Straight stress on this guy. We kill him? 8 to 14. Kill him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Gonna be at 1.
them all.
Ah! Dies. Good. Get wrecked, snail. Get wrecked. Okay. All female or all male run. Well, it's gonna be all female because that's where the Vestals are. I don't know. I mean, I would like to use the classes that I never use. That's Abomination, Jester, Vestal, or Abomination, Jester, Leper. Sometimes Antiquarian, although I have no real vested interest in using them. I don't know. It'd be fun to use the classes that are underutilized in my playthroughs and still have a chance to win, even if it's a challenging chance.
Well
Good.
struck.
It's not good. Problem is, this guy's taking too much stress. We just got diseased from that howl, too. It's a stress disease. Why I never use abominations? I answered this like 10 seconds ago. Because abominations don't combo with
Impressive.
can't combo with vessels. Well, I have a stress healer. I'm sitting here going, shit, I'm gonna have to camp. I got a fucking stress healer.
Prodigious size.
Alright,
alone
forgot.
does not dissuade
Say
the
the stress healer.
sharpened
Right.
blade.
Who could forget? Alright, the other thing we do need to do, though, is ditch the torch. We need to get the better stress resist item on the higher stress characters. You're gonna have to give up that dark crown, bro. Take this Book of Sanity. Mail run. Cultists, for example. So what would that be? Could maybe do that with the cultists. It's possible. Alright, Poop Gate. I think this is our oldest Plague Doctor, right? We had so many debuffs, we couldn't afford it. Grip remove, nice. I don't really have DPS classes in this playthrough since we have no stuns. I mean, the biggest problem you're always gonna, I always have when I play these is there's some strategies that are just better than other strategies. And those strategies are often stun-related strategies. And the best stunners in the game, like maybe it'd be like a know-how master run would be helpful for that. I'm just gonna fucking kill that thing.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Know-how master would be good, because then I'd be forced to run something else. Like know-how master, no Vestal, maybe. I don't know. No Vestal and no light is basically, it's just asking to get suicide. It's asking to be super, super, super frustrated, because eventually you'll run into a situation where your cultist fails utterly. Fortunate. No Arbalist. I so rarely use Arbalists. I want to mess around with dodge characters. Like, and that feels like I have to use light for that. But at the minute I add light to the game gets easier again. It gets quite a bit easier.
A devastating blow.
I'd love to use an Abomination. I think that'd be super fun. I think that's one of the few classes I would actually be interested in potentially trying a Shambler with. No, Abominations were terrible, and I brought them in the Darkest Dungeon, and they were terrible. Because you get locked into a boss fight, and then your Abomination stresses out. When he stresses out, and the AI, he gets one of his afflictions that takes over, he then transforms out of his Abomination form back into regular form, and when that happens, you can't use it again in the same fight, so you couldn't transform back into damage dealing form. I think I lost a mission from that once. Pretty important mission. And that kind of sucked.
A death by inches.
How would I feel about modding out the darkness plus accuracy? It's kind of interesting. I mean, that's certainly an option. It's one of the ways I could do it. There's other things with class compositions. I'm kind of excited about thinking about it. It would be fun to play with some of the classes I never use. Satyrs actually doing fairly good work right now. Wonder if I'll think that in a minute. Is that a 6-point dot? 5. Damn. Fish for a crit, I suppose.
Annihilated.
Nice.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
No disease cure run? Well, it'd be nice to do no plague doctors for once, because they're in every single one of my playthroughs, always, because they're so good.
To life.
I like grave robbers. I'd like to use them again. I'd love to do some dodging stuff. That'd be a lot of fun. Minus 20 dodge, minus 5 speed for 9 rounds.
A decisive pummeling.
You definitely crit on both those, right? No, just the front one. Okay. I don't have time to shuffle right now. I gotta kill this guy. And I don't know what happens if we get guarded here. I've still been waiting for that to happen. It will happen sooner or later. This guy will guard that guy and we'll just lose. Can't actually do that. If I lunge in like that, then can't hit this guy.
Confidence surges.
I can't crush from position 3. Plague Doctor, Helm Master, Man-at-Arms, or Vestal. It would be nice if there's just a third healer option. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Certainly some ideas. If you want to post about it on the Reddit, that would be good too. We could start thinking about ideas with that. I'd love a reason to use a Jester, a reason to use an Abomination. I'd love to use a Vestal in position 2. That would be really fun. Not that you ever do it. And Profane Stroll is kind of bad. Like, the 15% stress increases so much.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
I'm sorry, Matter. I mean, alright. The ones I'm most interested in running some sort of dodge comp with an accuracy debuffs and see if I could get that working. The fights took so long last time I did that was the only issue. Like, they were like 10-minute fights for every encounter. This guy would die already. Good.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Probably don't need 5 torches between here and the end now. Or not torches, shovels. Yeah, I know there's a mod that gets rid of, I just walked by Curio, that gets rid of the abomination restrictions. It's just, it doesn't we voted against it as a channel, I think, or it was really close. Basically, people think it's making the game too easy, and the goal is to make it harder. So, how come every time I get shuffled, I get shuffled exactly to the worst spot? Dodge. God, blanket fire is so annoying. There's so much damage. Alright, my turn. I get a turn in here at some point. Holy fuck. Just did 0 damage on the bellow. I absolutely bellowed to kill that character too.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
No healing this fight's bad news for me.
That cuts on its own.
Maybe should have healed there instead. A lot of stress this fight. A lot of damage. Getting shuffled, we have decent scouting chance. Kind of annoying we're not getting it at all.
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
It's the second fight in a row we've been shuffled. Oh, I'm walking by stuff I know I want. Pretty stressed. Don't actually need portraits anymore. We definitely need money. Okay. That was helpful. Well, thanks. Try to be useful at teaching that. Do we camp now for health and stress, or do we camp after the fight? What buffs are we running versus her? Weapons practice for 4. Zoa's speech would be nice. 9. We don't have her his what's Zoa's vigil? We need to run leeches of the 11. No, it's got to be sanctuary leeches for 6. Weapons practice for 10. And then like a single target stress heal for 12. So we're not going to get more than about what we have here. So yeah, we're better off camping here. Alright.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
You. Get rid of this shit. 6 remaining. Alright. It's not exactly a massive boss for the boss.
Light, the promise of safety.
But the heal was good because we took a lot of damage. And the next fights are scouted so they can't shuffle us, which is
If
good as
only
well.
treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright. Much damage. Maybe at 2. Good. Hit him for 3, so he dies. Awesome. Sweet dodge. Try to come out of this full health. And full stress, ideally. Slap happy crab, that's right. Damn, it's one more action. It's kind of annoying. I can't cure a dot here. Okay, it's fine. Gonna die to the dot, right? Let's fish for crits. That healing. Chance that our Crusader acts first. Oh.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Neat crests again. There are no shovels in between here and there. Also no chests. I could have thrown that out, I suppose. Oh, yes, there is. It's chest right there. Oops. Okay. Alright, stress casters and no recovery in this fight, annoyingly. It's too bad. Annoying.
Ringing ears.
No crits. No crits right now. I don't want a bunch of stress right before I engage the boss.
Approaches.
He's gonna be at 2. Just kill it. And some big heals on the Crusader right now. So we have the end of next round, right? Good.
Quickly the tide.
Fucking crit. Are you kidding me right now? Every round, apparently. Advantages that don't. Alright, a little more damage than I wanted out of that.
Wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Toss those. Let's toss that. Okay. Sort these back. Unfortunate. Really shitty disarm chances here. Nice. What do we have here then? Anything we need to change on? In the correct order? I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. Looks good. Looks good. Looks adequate. Alright. Guess we feed them a little bit. And I guess a buff here. Wish me luck.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl in their image. She
Okay.
is their queen.
Reasonable blight resist,
And
very
their
heavy bleed
slave.
resist, so Doc's gonna be better. Nice resist, asshole. Don't guard her, don't do it. It's okay. There's like dodge, right? I don't really want that. Speed and dodge. Not cool. Only position you can't do something in. It's kind of annoying. Six health isn't fucking around. This thing is not dying at all quickly. Illumination. It's a damage peak buff? I don't remember which one Illumination is. I never use it. That's another summon. Guardian too. I gotta kill him before he gets protected.
Death waits
Sucks.
for the slightest lapse in concentration. Seafaring
Good enough.
trade,
All right.
the lifeblood of any port, and resume again now.
And the best part about this is we're going to 0 stress, boys. Level 3 Siren. All right. Should only be a couple of minutes here. Walk away. Have a drink. Live a life. Go for a quick shopping outing. Should be no time at all. Not my fault she summoned me a stress curing guardian right at the end. She's like, I'm sorry. I've caused you so much trouble. Here's some stress curing. Enjoy. We're gonna kill him with Bellow. Does 1 damage a round. He's got 42 health, 40 remaining. We're almost there. Third brand of whiskey. I like do a lot of Knob Creek. Is what I drink mostly. Seems to be the right mix between affordable and really tasty. Favorite? I don't know. One of the things I'm doing this summer is gonna be the Bourbon Trail down through Kentucky, around the Lexington area, checking out a number of the bourbon breweries right around there, which should be really fun. I'm gonna do that with hopefully my brother as well as my wife's sister and her husband. That should be a pretty good time. At least, ideally. We hope it will be. Alright, how we doing on stress healing? Getting there. We'll bellow him down. Feels like what I've been doing. My voice is getting pretty hoarse from a couple days of streaming after a little bit off. I tried Jack Daniel's single barrel. I don't know. Maybe. How do I spell that whiskey? Knob Creek. It's K-N-O-B. Right. Do we want to start dotting him? No, we're not at all ready yet. Fishing for some crits, I suppose. Only one trinket? Trinkets are fun. Trinkets are already overpowered. I really don't want to have to come down to only using half the number of trinkets that I already use. I think they're already super limited, the number of trinkets. That's what I want to see. Critical heals for stress. I'm waiting for bellow crits, but it just doesn't seem to be happening. He's at minus 17 speed right now. We're going first. I think one more stress heal each would be fine. As long as he doesn't crit. That will probably add like 5 rounds. Asshole. Boss. We just killed the boss. But it's also this unit. This unit will never summon reinforcements anyways. But I don't think you ever get reinforcements after a boss fight. So. It's like kind of like walking to the other side of the dungeon and picking up all the curios for gold. That's kind of what we're doing right now. But we're just staying in this room. And that's why I only have to use the one hand on the mouse. I don't have to use my left hand on the keyboard as well. Much easier. It's the new level of lazy. Any unit that's 2 tiles wide won't summon reinforcements. And this unit here is the 1 tile wide unit that won't summon reinforcements. Otherwise, you need to have at least 2 opponents remaining on the field, and it will never summon reinforcements. And apparently, and I'm not sure how much this is for or not, but apparently if you kill the boss, should be fine too. Oh, come on with your crits. He's trying to drag this out. You're stalling. I should get reinforcements. I should get a jester who shows up and starts battle balloting, or not battle balloting, whatever his fucking inspirational tune is, to get me stress release even faster because this guy's stalling. It's inevitable, accept your fate. When are our reinforcements coming, chat? Soon, I hope. Shouldn't I always AoE heal? It only gives you stress heals on, probably, actually. Up to a point, probably. You only get the stress release from the target that gets the AoE heal, but you're probably right. Alright, we're gonna kill him soon. I tire of him. Tire of stress curing with the Crusader. I wish I was a Hellmaster right now. But this is a stress heal. This will be super useful in a number of scenarios. This is why we're leveling the Crusader, is for this ability in the Darkest Dungeon levels. There's the bellow crit. Round 19. Get the big guns in. He's gonna crit me this round. Don't do it. It's better. I have a Hellmaster addiction. Yeah, they're really, really good. Easy does it. Sweet.
As
Camper's
victories
helmets.
mount, so too will resistance.
Do we wish to greet anything else? We have food. We could walk around this dungeon a little bit more. But it's only one item spot, 2 item spots, I guess. I don't really want to go anywhere else. I don't want to walk all the way back for 2 item spots. So, let's get out of here. Killed the alluring siren. Fear of beasts, wheeled adventurer, cove adventurer. I just